I was kid when I met this guy, Chandraprakash. He was in Langot. He was in Langot. He was sleeping on the floor. And there was one water called lota. Lota, what we call in English, whatever it is.
Lota ही है.
Lota. A copper mug of. It's a copper mug. It is a spiritual. In the mythology, it is a very spiritual. Most of the saints, they keep that copper mug with them. And that's it. And I said, what this guy is, we have come to meet a director. And the person who took me over there, he said he is a director of Chanakya. And he himself is a Chanakya now in that serial. And he is living like Chanakya. What Chanakya was used to live, he is living like the same. He is the producer, he is the director, he can afford a bungalow, he can afford a VIP cars, he can afford a huge money, though he has the money, but entire money he invests on Chanakya. He is not making the serial to earn money, he is making the serial to earn satisfaction. I remember this guy, Dr. Chandraprakash Dwivedi. Then later on I saw, when I was in Bombay, when I saw him that time, I wasn't supposed to settle in Bombay. I went back. I came from England. I met him by someone else. One of his friends introduced me to that he sing. He heard me, but he said, I want you to sing for my serial also, but it didn't happen because I was to go back. Then later on I saw Pinjar. I was flabbergasted. I had one sentence to myself, he is genius. And see, he's completed last year one film, Mohalla Asi with Sunny Deol, which is almost completed. He came me to sing a song for his movie, and I really sung, and I sung as usually with passion, with love, with connectivity. And I found this guy was same, very passionate, intensity in eyes, content in eyes, consistency in his sentences, and stability in his talk, confidence in his vocabulary, confidence in his things, activities, in his walk, and brilliant appearances, and so sweet. His wife, couple, both of them, they are very cute. And the song was done, and after that they approached me to do music for their film called Zed Plus. And I said, Dr. Saab, बहुत shukriya, thank you very much. And from him I have learnt another thing. He speaks Hindi very brilliantly. Just not to speak Hindi. He do not speak Hindi to prove that he knows Hindi. He speaks fluently and very traditional. You feel like you are somewhere in the aura of 12, 14, 1600 years back, India. And he speaks so effortless. I have learnt few words from him. Anyway, I made some songs, 3 songs. Then he approached. He said, I wish that you should be on screen because I don't want to get some artist to perform on your voice because I have seen you singing. That we want. Not any experiment we want to do. Just the way you sing, we want the same. And me and Rishita Bhatt, how we entered into the film, and they picturized 4 songs on us. I was there in Rajasthan, Mandava, is the place, and it is a heritage place. The place where we stayed is a 400 years old Havelis, palaces, very beautiful Hanumanji ka temple and all. And that was the day when he came to my room that first day in the evening. He said, Singh Saab. He always. I said, why you call me Saab? No. You are Saab, the way you have done my music, and I noticed, if you said you noticed me, I noticed you also, but you deserve for this. And after that, and he is a very influenced person. Influenced in what sense? He is influenced for every creative. He is influenced to every creative person. Put the entire speech. He is influenced. I want to hear it later. He is actually influenced in a both way. He's a chairman guy of some certain associations. He is a very respectable figure in National Award Committee, and he has got the political people even. They have got great regard for him, though I never have seen him taking advantage of them. I remember when I was there in Mandava, all the administration of that area, they were used to come to shake hands and sit with him. The people like a collector, the people like the commissioner of police, IRS officers. And he was so simple, he was just not talking about business and what he was expecting from them. No, he was talking about films, creation, history and all.
Dr. Chandraprakash
Dwivedi. Then the shooting was done. At the end of the day, I was there for 16 days. When the first day he came, he told me, is it possible, can we start shoot by 6:30? And I, even without thinking what to say, I said yes. And that was my first day. Then I left liquor. That was the first day I left alcohol. And it is still remaining. In between I had a party, 20 times. But I was my own way, non-liquor person. And I was enjoying the same way what I was used to. Anyway, the way I was used to. Then we have a fantabulous creative relation. One day cutely he said, I'm writing a book on you, Mr. Sukhwinder Singh Shergill. I said, what? He said, I have written only one book on one person. And the person he named it, he is brilliant, he is renowned, he is a figure like Lal Bahadur Shastri. I said, how come you thought about me? Anyway, that was his choice. So this is a relation. So there's one thing which is really very right. If I say or if I will not say, but the thing is right. हम कहें या ना कहें, but ये बात सच्ची है कि जो खुद दीवाना नहीं, वो दूसरों को दीवाना कर भी नहीं सकता.